Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you for your time. This is Gustavo Romero. I'm a business and career coach, and now I'm going to introduce you a new program that I'm gonna be putting. So the Renaissance, I'm not gonna be playing with that last name or that name anymore. What I'm gonna be doing is focus on promoting our company. So we put the name of the company Thinking to Success Academy, and I'm sure it's going to provide much more value to all of you. I'll tell you a little bit about our company, but very simple. Is We are 10 coaches in our company. We are all over the world. We have people speak Spanish, English. We have a coach who speak 5 languages. She's from Albania. Speak Greece. Speak Italian. So we have another coach in New Zealand that also speaks 6 languages, speak German as well. And so the whole idea is to help as many people we can in different cultures. I have clients from all over the world, and I really enjoy helping people to uh, choose the right career path or choose the right business for themselves, right? So every coach has a specialty. So we have a relationship coach, we have a life coach, we have a love coach, we have coaches especially only work with women, coaches that only work with men. So depending on whatever the prospect needs, he can always approach to the right coach and to work with them. So one of the topic I wanted to talk with you today is about selling, right? And I understand that many people don't like the word selling, so I will use. I want you to get used to do that word because you use it all the time. By the word helping, right? So selling is the same like helping. You cannot help someone if you don't selling yourself or you don't selling the use or the benefit of your product or your services, right? So we selling ourselves when we're gonna get married because we want to tell to our spouse that we are the right person to marry with, right? So we're selling ourselves. So we constantly selling. Our children are selling to us. Our boss is selling to us their decision about going a certain direction. We are selling to a new job or a new company that we are the right candidate to do the job. And so we constantly selling, but we use it as word as helping, right? We want to help other people. In other words, we want to sell to other people, but selling is not about you know giving something someone that is they're not needing. So this is a kind of the process that I want to walk you through what is selling all about, right? So selling, as we said, is all about helping. So what I would like to do and kind of help everybody here, because I'm experiencing this with different people. I have experience in banking, so I've been working in project financing, dealing with investor, presenting, raising money, for clients. And so some of the prospects that we come about is people that wants to, they have a project, they want to go to an investor, they want to share the ideas, share the experience, and they're very excited about what they need to do, and sometimes they don't able to come across with the right message or the right excitement to the investor, and they don't get the money, and they get a little frustrated. They blame things like, I don't speak with the English, I'm not very good at speaking with people. And those are simple excuses that you as an entrepreneur cannot buy yourself into it, right? If you want someone to invest in your company, you have to be able to sell your company. And to do that, the most important thing is to find out what the money wants, right? What is important for an investor to put money? And I will say 90% of the time, investors not investing in assets, because if they were investing in assets, they will not need you. They just can't do it themselves. They like to learn money, but they trust in people. They believe in people. So ultimately, what they're doing, they're buying a person confidence about doing what they need to do. And so now you realize that selling is so important because it's about building that trust and that rapport with your prospect. So who is going to be your prospect? Your prospect is going to be whoever is going to allow you to make money, right? So you want to make money, and they want to make money or they want to get a benefit. So there has to be a transactional thing. Now, something we always go through our success formula that we have from our Path to Agreement, which is our coaching program. It's an eight-week coaching program we have. And the success formula is said, I mean, I know I have the ability to achieve my definitive aim, right? So I need to persist and continually take action towards it. Now, we always have to focus on who is our client, right? Our clients, whoever is going to give us a benefit for us, and we become their client if we become a benefit for them. So on both sides, we buying and selling each other, and everything is transactional. So everything is going to be, whether it's love, transactional. When I respect you, you respect me. I love you, you love me. You know, and so on. So everybody's going to have goals and expectations, and you need to know what are the goals and expectations of your prospect, what are the goals and expectations that you have, your prospect need to know as well, right? So one of the key things is to understand that you're going to be, as an entrepreneur, you're going to be selling yourself. As a business owner, the way we sell it, we sell to two people, to clients that give us money for the service and product that we sell, but also you're selling yourself to your employees, because what you're buying from your employees, you can understand that the employee being the salesperson, is you buying their services, but they're buying from you is security. They're going to be in a good environment company, but you want them to buy loyalty, right? So you really, as a business owner, especially to retain good people working with you, is all about loyalty. I'll explain you a little bit story about this. So I used to work recruiting HVAC technicians for a client that we have in Michigan, and we were all over LinkedIn, and going to companies and talking to people that were in the HVAC industry and technicians, and they have their licenses. And I'll tell them, like, look, and you just tell me the price, we'll pay you anything. And most people, most of the time, the very interesting answer was like, I don't care about making more money, because this company, they treat me well, and they recognize me a lot. The relationship that we have is very caring. And I've been in other companies before where I used to pay more money, but the relationship was so unkind that I don't want to go through that experience again. So you realize this company successfully was buying and continually getting this loyalty by them, that not even with money we could take him off that position and moving into the company we wanted to work with. And so loyalty is very, very important. And the other thing is employees, right? You want to have the company be loyal to their employees. In other ways, you want to be a person that cannot be replaced easily. So you want to outperform yourself, right? So if someone is paying you $100,000 a year, well, work for $120,000, $130,000 a year, right? So you put in more value into the company. So the company, if they need to bring someone new into the company, then they will have to pay. They can't compete in the salary because you're providing so much into the company, right? And you need to also be flexible. So allow your management to offer yourself. If you're doing sales, you may be able to go into other areas inside the company to make yourself a little bit more useful through the company. Remember, the company wants people who stay for a long time and committed to work for the company. So you always have different approaches on our attack sales, right? Now, if you said, look, man, this guy is crazy, I work in production, there's nothing sales. Well, your production is selling the productivity, they're selling how efficient are they are doing things. So there's always a way to improve in what you're doing, and ultimately everything impact in the bottom line of the company. Remember, sales is the only one thing that makes money in a company. Everything else is an expense. So if you can see yourself as contributing or supporting the sales, then the company knows it has a strong team and they can achieve great result in their life, right? So I got some notes here that I wanted to talk to. So the first thing you want to do, whether you're going to an interview, you're talking with your boss, or you as a boss talking with your employees, is the first thing is to relax, right? You cannot be tense. You cannot be expecting that what is this guy gonna want right now? So you want to know what are their goals, right? You want to focus on what are their goals, what are their expectations, and when they want to achieve those goals. So you feed them in your expectations too. If they're expecting you to pick up the phone every weekend to go and see it, and you want to spend time with your family, you might get the job, but you're gonna get burned out with that. And at the end of the day, you're gonna start looking for another company. Now, if you're rushing to get an employee that he doesn't want to work on the weekends, and you need them to be on the call on the weekend, that employee eventually will leave because it doesn't want to work on the weekend, right? Now, you in the process you can alternate people to work on the weekends, and those allow them to understand that they're sacrificing for the company, but the company is also sacrificing for them as well. So have to be mutual reward in both parts. And as long as the person understand that, he's most be willing to work on a weekend if you need them to work on that weekend, right? Or in certain holidays that sometimes the company doesn't work on. So that is primarily on the sales part. Um, you also need to, if you're really working in sales, not only like an entrepreneur, is you need to get ready your presentation, right? So when you're gonna go and you're gonna visit different prospects, right? Or if you are raising money for a company, first you need to know who they are, right? Who they are, what the kind of projects they're looking, what is the feeling of what. Study a little bit about the company, about the employee. They've been moving into different position very quickly, so you want to check if someone has been changing position every year. It's not a good sign, right? So someone has been there for 3 to 5 years and every moving into different position. As long as the position is not the same, but is moving up in a different position, a different company, it's always signs that the person is growing, and have leadership skills and is being promoted, right? So the person is the same position for 25 years, it doesn't, um, we don't know why, right? What could be a person be in the same position all the time? So it could be good thing, it could be bad thing, but you always have to evaluate that. Now, if you're selling a product or service, the key thing is to focus on listen to understand. So the key thing in sales is you have to listen, but you have to be able to see the life of your prospect, or the situation of your prospect with your own eyes. So you need to listen to understand. The problem with most salespeople is they just want to, like I call vomit what they're talking about, right? They vomit all around. They don't want to know of your product. They just want to jump in, and they want someone who is ready to buy the product. And in reality, is not everybody's there to buy something, because people wants to solutions, right? So they want to make sure that they have someone that can actually help them with what they want. And these people always want something, and when they want something, not necessarily they have it. So you have to breach in the point that what is it they really want, what are their expectations, what are they looking to achieve, and then be in a position to listen to understand more than listen to talk, or listen to wait for the person. Okay, I'm getting tired of this guy talking, I just want to go and you know did good my presentation. If it's a good guy, then he will buy it. If it doesn't, I'll move to the next one. You gotta build relationship with people, right? Now, one of the things a lot of people don't do is build a relationship. I will encourage you to build relationship. So by leaving out with an impression of increase, so give your best, allow them to make. You can persuade them, because a lot of buyers don't really know what they're doing at the time. They know they want it, but they're facing this terror barrier, we call it. That's fear of giving you the money, making a decision. They don't know what's going to happen. So that is the part that every salesman has to coach their client into believing that everything's going to be fine, and you're going to be with them every step of the way. Now, this is a job of a professional salesperson who will prospect and lead the prospecting himself. If you're using VAs, it's very annoying when someone says, super excited, said, yeah, sure, I'd love to connect with you. And they say, okay, my manager's going to talk to you. And you're like, what the heck? I mean, I don't even know who is your manager, right? So I know it could be super cheap to hire people out there to do your leads, but they are not going to sell for you. A lot of people, I know there's a lot of noise, a lot of people offering this, and unfortunately, in the business, a lot of people don't like to sell because they don't know how to sell. And if you don't know how to sell, what sell is all about helping the other person to make the right decision, and you thinking that you are the right decision to be made on. So you just focus on helping people and educating people. I assure you, people will always choose you as the primary option for getting the results that they want, or the goals that they want, or whether it's industrial or a retail product. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for being today. And if you have any question, please visit our website, thinkintosuccessacademy.com. You can book a call with any of our coaches. I'm right there too, so you can book a call with me there. My LinkedIn and my email is there too. And also, I want to invite you, all of you, to become members of our Facebook group. We spend good time. We have 20,000 people following us on Facebook in our group. It's very active, and you'll find a lot of support. If you are needing some support in your business or your personal life, as I said, we are growing as a company, so we're always looking for people interested in helping. So if you're retired, or not retired, but at any age, you want to become a life coach or business coach, and you want to be on service to people and make a good living out of it, please join us in our group. Reach out to anybody on their company. We'll be happy to recruit you as part of our team, and help you to start a career on helping people. Right? That's what we do. Thank you so much, guys, and have an amazing day. Bye bye.